Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play XCom Enemy Unknown. In the last video I managed to shoot down, rather intact, a supply barge in order to get some Illyrium that we needed to complete the outstanding research and construction project. I now have my Gollop chamber on the build queue, which is going to take 14 days to complete, and that is what our ultimate goal is before we can go to the last mission. So all I can really do now is just move time along, wait until that's constructed. We're likely to get 1 or 2 missions along the way, so that's what we're going to be doing, is literally just doing the missions that come our way until that is ready. Saying that, theoretically I could actually skip the missions, and even though panic would rise if I just ignored them, what's the point? You know, it's fun to do, so let's do it. So we've got psi armor now researched, and we can now manufacture it. And what psi armor basically does is increase our willpower, so it means that we can be more resilient to psi attacks from ethereals and sectoid commanders. Also, where is it? Armor can only be equipped with a soldier found to have psionic abilities, which is fairly obvious. The downside with the armor is it counts as light armor, so it doesn't offer anywhere near as much protection as the likes of the Titan armor or the Ghost armor. Actually, I think Ghost armor's medium armor. Ghost armor and Skeleton armor's medium armor. Titan armor and Archangel armor or Archangel armor is heavy armor, and I believe this is light armor. So it doesn't offer all that much protection, but it's useful for people at the back. I'm going to build some if I can, just so I've got it there ready if I need it. Can't actually build any because, oh look, once again I'm out of Illyrium, so maybe it's not such a bad thing that we might end up with 1 or 2 missions before we're finished. We're probably going to get that psi testing done before we get any further. There we go. And no gift, and that's why we didn't take our normal assault guy with us on the last mission, because he was having his psi testing done. I don't really think there's any point in getting anybody else put in for psi testing, because most of the people I've got left that haven't been tested are all squaddies, and testing them now seems pretty pointless. I've got a few people who are who have the psi ability. Again, one of those is a squaddie, and most of the others are the lower ranks to a degree. But I don't really need them because I don't use the psi powers all that much anyway, so I'm going to skip doing any psi testing for the time being. Left it a little bit too late in the game to worry about it. Scopes for money, no, not bothered about that in the slightest. You can go away. My injured soldier from the last mission has already returned to active duty, which is fantastic. Let's get a council report.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCom project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were
blah blah blah. We've heard it all before. A's across the board as usual, so let's carry on.
This council makes lightly.
Just out of interest, how many scientists do I have now? 103. Should have got an achievement for that, but haven't for some reason. Oh well, never mind. Got research credits here, which I don't really need anymore. We've pretty much done all the research now. No new research projects to start.
New engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
That's basically it.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
Okay, so we should hit fast forward again. Oh, one thing I have just remembered, and I don't know if I did it last time. I remember moving a ship down to Africa, and I did, and that's exactly what I wanted to look at because I haven't put an EMP on it. So let's do that. So that will give us 1 fusion lance and 1 EMP on each of the 2 firestorms in every continent. Fantastic. So let's keep scanning. Carry on. Oh, the Gollop chamber is actually complete. This could very well be it. The final mission.
Gollop chamber online.
Right, improved pistols are done. I have nothing else going on. We're going to go to the Gollop chamber.
It's clear that the alien device will not respond to attempts at physical interaction. However, if we can find a soldier with strong enough psionic abilities, we may be able to activate it.
That's interesting. I can't use it yet. I haven't tried to do it before at this level. So it appears that you can only do it once you've actually got a soldier with a high psionic level. That's interesting. This means I'm going to have to get a soldier with a high psionic level. Very interesting. So, unfortunately, as much as I wanted to show you the last mission just there, I can't. Let's start getting these guys checked. And I'm just going to have to do the best I can. Worst case scenario, if it drags on too long, I'll just skip out a lot of missions in between and just go straight to the last mission, because I don't want it to end up being too repetitive and grindy. But you're here to watch a video, so at the very least, let's try and find you a mission.
Contact detected.
I am going to say, ah, crap. We have an abductor. It is landed, which is not fun. We have heavy floaters, sectopods, cyber discs. Oh boy. Okay. Let us remove you from here, and we will take Trips, who we usually have, who appears to have completely the wrong armour on. So you want ghost armour, by all means. Or did he have that on to begin with? I think he did. It just looks weird. There we go. And that's everybody else, I think, ready to go. Yeah, let's go with what we've got there. This could be interesting. This could also be brutal. I've already forgotten what the crew composition was, so for the meantime, I'm just going to remember it was 40.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
I know roughly what we've got, so...
Reports indicate the UFO...
Yeah, let's go. Let's get this done.
Sky. We're in position near the enemy LZ. Strike one is ready to move on your orders.
Okay, so...
Sky. This was a landing, not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
Yeah, even though it's got the same number of aliens on it as the last ship which we shot down, but never mind. And it's a fairly big map with a fairly big ship, so we are going to do our best to use our shift to scout the area first. We've already pretty much found the ship. That bird just scared the crap out of me. So we haven't pulled any aliens yet. Like I say, yet. So let's try and get some people into cover. Let's just tab through everybody, get them into some decent spots if I can. There aren't a lot of decent cover spots on this map, sadly. So you have to cover quite a lot of open ground before you can get to the ship. I guess that's what all these little stasis tank things are out here for, to actually give you some cover choices, shall we say. But we need to be moving towards the ship, really. Let's get you over there. I know you're a support guy, you shouldn't really be doing that, so... But oh well, never mind. And our heavies can't move very far, so you kind of have to run them forwards. You don't have a lot of option about that, but let's get you a little bit further across to the opposite side. You're just going to go on Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
And again, Sniper's got a flying suit, so let's get him in the air where he is safer and more effective. And let's just get him in a better position. Let's try here. He shouldn't see anything because the shift can't. So that's the end of the first turn. I'm really disappointed now that I couldn't show you guys the last mission, and I kind of feel stupid that it wouldn't allow me to do it. I was convinced that once you had one soldier with the psi ability that you could use the Gollop chamber, but apparently not. But we will get somebody up. We'll just have to start using our sniper to do more mind frays where we can. And in the meantime, let's pull a cyber disc and 2 drones. Now he's coming out to greet us, rather stupidly. I could use my rockets here, but I don't want to waste my rockets because I know I've got a sectopod. So let's not waste rockets. So there's the cyber disc gone already. You've got double tap, so you might as well take out one of the drones. Squad sight plus snipers is just the most overpowered thing. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely fantastic. But you can literally just have a squad of snipers. Okay, so risky maneuver here coming up. But let's do it anyway. Good, paid off. Can we move you up to a safer position? Actually, I think we'll just move you up to here. Who else have we got? Not necessarily a safer position, but let's get you up there anyway. And let's get you up again, using dash moves, but you've got to cover the gaps somehow. You can go on to Overwatch. So we've already got rid of 3 of 14. Ah, 3 heavy floaters. It's almost tempting to send a rocket in there, actually, because it'll certainly do them a lot of damage. And I think they count as machinery, so this should do even extra damage.
Suck on this.
Didn't do as much as I would have liked. You've got a line of sight on at least some of them. Well, some of them, I say one of them. Well, one less is better than having all of them, I suppose.
Got him.
Now, I haven't got anybody who's got a grenade arm that good, surely. Even if I move you to there, you're not going to get a grenade in. Yeah, difficult one. I've left myself in a bit of a bad position there. Going to move the shiv around a little bit. Might be able to take a shot if any of them move. Yeah, he doesn't actually have a shot at the moment. Now, is he on the ground level or is he a level up? I think he is... Yeah, he is a level up off the ground. That's fine. You can stay on Overwatch then. I'm just trying to decide... he doesn't have a grenade anyway, so it's pointless trying to do that with him. Moving up there could be risky as well. I think I am going to... This is very risky. I am going to keep everybody else where they are, deal with the aliens I've got before trying to move anybody else forward, because I've got a feeling if I move anybody into the back of the ship, I'm going to pull another group, and knowing my luck, it'll be a sectopod, and I'd rather not do that. So, Shiv gets his reaction shot and misses, of course. He may get close enough here for us to do a mind fray, which would be useful. Okay, you're taking a shot and missing. I'll live with that. You are doing your crazy jump up and drop down somewhere else on the map kind of dumb thing. And exactly as I suspected, there's the sectopod. That's why I didn't move forwards. So. Okay, this is how I'm going to do this. It's not how I want to do this, but it's how I'm going to do this. You're going to mind fray this guy because he's close enough and he's behind us, is flanking us, and I don't want him taking us from behind. So, there we go. Now, unfortunately, that means I can't now use you to take a shot at that sectopod, which is rather annoying. I don't think you're going to have the range, sadly. Oh, I don't know. You might do. That should get him. So, we are going to fire the shredder rocket, hopefully doing a large amount of damage to the sectopod, which we did. I think we got one of the drones as well. You are going to have a go at this floater, but before you do, you're going to get yourself in a better position so you've got more chance of actually hitting him. So that should have him flanked, which it does. 98%. I'm hoping that's going to be a dead floater. There we are. Now, you with your other rockets, can you reach? Only just. But that should be enough damage to take out that sectopod. And there's the sector pod gone. And I think that got both the drones as well, but I can't be 100% sure. So we had 14. We took out the Cyberdisc and 2 drones, which took us down to 11. We took out the 3 heavy floaters, which took us down to 8. And now we've just taken out the sector pod and possibly 2 drones, which should now have us down to 5. We know one of them is going to be the Ethereal, which I think just leaves us with various combinations of mutons, whatever. So let's start moving some people forwards. You can see something. Is that one of the drones? Yeah. So we didn't quite get one of the drones, sadly. I wasn't 100% sure if we had. Not a problem. Luckily the drones can't do a lot of damage. Now you've got a shot from there. 80% chance, and support guys are notoriously good aim. There we go. Now we're definitely down to 5.
Eyes on the prize.
Problem I have now is I ended up getting a lot of people out of position in order to deal with those floaters, so I've got to get my Shiv back into the game. And I'm going to move him into the middle. And I'm going to get people in and start stacking up on these doors. But let's try and keep people in cover. May well have somebody sneak up behind us, it wouldn't surprise me. We're going to do the same thing with our sniper and get him kind of in the middle as much as we can, because he's pretty useless to us out there. And just get everybody as much up front as possible. Hopefully not get taken by surprise with anything coming from behind us. Can't really get you into cover anywhere, sadly, which is a bit of a problem. I don't want to leave you out in the open, but I'll put you there, actually. I know it's cover from the wrong direction, but at least it's cover. Sooner have you covered on the wrong side than no sides at all. You're pretty much screwed wherever you go, so you might as well move forward to there. Okay, alien's turn.
There's something out there.
We know we've got 5 left, so we're not going to be taken by surprise too much by that. Let's get our Shiv here in the middle. Again, taking full advantage of the fact that we can fly. And we have found 3 elite mutons. And we can see 3 elite mutons. 35% chance, 75% chance, 35% chance. So let us take you out if we can, or do we just draw back? Yeah, I think we're going to draw back here, actually. I think we are going to let them come to us if we can. So let's pull back and hide around the corner a little bit. You're going to stay there on Overwatch for the time being. I think I'm going to leave my sniper there, because if any of them come through the doors or down the slope, he should be able to take them out. I am going to put you next to this door, but also on Overwatch. You should be able to take them if they come up from behind you. You are going to move here. Not the best position, I know, because it's a dash, but it needs to be done. You're in a pretty crappy position either way, but I can't get you to anywhere that is safe, so I'm just going to have to run you forwards and hope for the best. So let's get you there. Now let's see what action they take.
They're flanking my position. They got me flanked.
Right, so they've come up behind me, which is nice, but they hasn't actually killed me, which is interesting. Keep forgetting they can come around there. Can anybody else take the shot? You can. Where's my sniper? You can. Well, if he's going to stick his head out, he's going to lose it.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay, that's 1 down. Now then. You guys are going to stay there. You're going to move up to the other side of this door. And I'm going to put everybody else onto Overwatch again, which I know is a bit of a cheesy tactic, but it works. Mostly. So we've got one guy potentially going to come down the ramp in the middle, and unless he's moved, we've got one guy in the room down here. Excuse me again. Okay, so there's a shiv missing. I'm sure these shivs get worse and worse aim. Okay, so he's dropped down, so they're both potentially now in that lower room. Which is a bit of a pain. There's the other guy. Limited view. Right, so before I open that door, I think what I'm going to do is move my shiv into there and get sort of decent line of sight on them. Find out where they are. I can see them both, and I've already got one of them flanked. Being that one with a 95% chance to hit, and he's right behind the door, so there's one less to worry about. So let's get this door open. We've got one guy in here that we already knew about, who apparently we can't see, even though we know exactly where he is. So this could be a bit risky. We're moving in. Not sure if he's on Overwatch. Don't think he is. Now we're both technically flanked here, and I only have a 55% chance to hit him, which is kind of poor, but we'll take it anyway. We did miss, but we've got hollow targeting on him, which could be useful. You're not going to hit him from there, but we might as well get you into a better position. And let's get you into a better position again. Quite limited for options here. I could potentially run in with my assault guy run and gun, but that seems a little bit risky. Not really got an awful lot I can do with you. Your aim's going to be just as bad. This we know. We've already taken the sector pod, haven't we? So I could just completely waste a rocket here and take this guy out this way, which, you know, could be fun. Hasn't killed him, but it's taken a good chunk of his health away, and it has relieved him of his cover. How far can you actually run to there? So let's go for a run and gun.
Moving to firing position.
We know we haven't got anything in this room because the shiv can't see it. Now, that's funny, he actually had a reaction shot there, but he didn't have a reaction shot when I moved the heavy into the room. However, he still missed because I've got lightning reflexes, and he's now going to get a alloy cannon to the face, and he's dead.
Taken care of.
So that leaves us with 2. Does that mean we have 2 ethereals? Okay, let's go through this again very quickly and check the maths. We had 14. We lost a cyber disc and 2 drones, which takes us down to 11. We lost the 3 heavy floaters, which takes us down to 8. We lost the sector pod, and I believe it had 2 drones, which takes us down to 5. And now we've just taken out 3 elite mutants. So that takes us down to 2. I can't imagine which other aliens roam around in ones. So unless we've got 2 ethereals, I suppose we could have an ethereal guarded by a berserker, but that would be unusual. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what we find. Sometimes it's nice to be prepared, and sometimes you just get surprised. So let's start moving people forwards. Everyone's in pretty good shape. We're not in a bad position. We know we've only got 2 aliens left, even if we're not sure what they are.
Jetpack on deck.
Might as well just move you forwards as much as we can now. And you can go on to Overwatch.
Scanning.
Going to move you to there. You should be alright because the shiv can pretty much see around you, and you seem to be in a fairly decent position. And you also... How far can you actually move? Okay, let's just get you into that room. I mean, whatever the 2 remaining aliens are, we know at least one of them is an ethereal, and that's bad enough, so... Let's get you guys into a better position if we can. I'm not too sure what's in these side rooms, if there's anything in there. Surely if there were, the Shiv would be able to see them, but unfortunately that's not always the case. So we're going to get you airborne again.
Lifting off.
Let's get you out into the middle here, where you're more use. Fortunately, he is running out of fuel, so we've got to be careful.
Rockets down.
And let's get everybody else into this room. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, there's the back of the thing. So that is the command room. So we are going to burst through that door and unleash all we've got. Hopefully take everything out that's in there. Now the things in the command room don't normally come out because the command aliens don't normally teleport around, and they generally, see if we can get you down on the deck, they don't teleport around and they generally stay in that room, so we should be okay. Gonna put the Shiv on Overwatch just in case anything does come out.
What was that sound?
We know we've got at least something out there. So let's start stacking people up on the doors. I think I might keep my support guy where he is. Gonna move my sniper around here. I know he's not in cover, but at least it gives him a direct view through the doors.
Rock and roll.
Give him a reload. And we will get... Can we run and gun with you? We can, but we're not going to. Because we might need to actually run into the room, so we'll save that. You, I think, can stay there, just in case anything comes through that door. And I think I will put you... I don't want to go downstairs. Really have to be careful where you click with this. And you can cover that door as well.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Okay, Shiv's got... I should have reloaded the Shiv, really. Never mind. So, this is the turn we open the door.
That noise.
Guessing it's an alien. Right. Open the door.
Here they come.
Ah, Ethereal with an Elite Muton. Elite Muton's running for it. Ethereal is standing there like a moron. So, what is your chance to mind fray the Ethereal? 10%, yeah. So, there's no point using him to try and mind fray an Ethereal. It just doesn't work. And he missed with that, which was unfortunate. Double tap. He does get a second shot. Ah, reflected attack from the Ethereal, which means that will hit my sniper. Well, it hit somebody. Didn't do that an awful lot of damage, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me. 73% chance to hit. So let's just open up into him with everything we've got now. This is what we have to do here. Who else have we got that can potentially take a shot? The Shiv, of course. Shiv has a 74% chance to hit. And he's down to 1 health. Okay, 60% chance to hit from our heavy. And that's a kill shot. Well, at least the Ethereal's down. Now we've still got that Muton to worry about. Nobody's in a really good position to take him out. But we do know where he is. And he's the last alien, so it shouldn't be a problem. Who is it that needs healing? Is it you? Not going to be able to get close enough to heal you this round, although that should be all damage to your armour, so you should be okay. Don't suppose you can get a rocket over there, can you? Oh, oddly enough, you can. Well, let's do it. It'll take your cover out. Rockets are free. They don't cost me anything, so we're going... Oh, we're going up and over. Interesting. Right, well, there's 9 of his health gone and most of his cover. So that puts us in a bit of a better position. As you can't actually heal anybody, let's lob some smoke down here and give us a bit more cover. Go on, throw it, you know you want to. Okay, let's try moving the camera a little bit. There we go. Didn't really need much of a throw, really, did it? You could have just kind of rolled it along the floor. So, what are you going to do? Because you seem quite limited for your options. You are doing bugger all. So, this is a job for Ghost Armor.
Now you see me?
Because I don't know if he's gone on to Overwatch because he was around the corner. I am going to move around this corner and get right in his face. 100% chance to hit. In the back.
Everything by the numbers.
And there we go. Once again, 14 aliens killed, no XCOM operatives lost. We did take some damage to our sniper, but I think that should come off his armour, so he shouldn't actually have any recovery time at all. And I'm still disappointed that I couldn't show you the last mission. But I shall keep at it. I shall try and get somebody's psi ability levelled up high enough. It's just don't always get the opportunity to use it, but oh well.
We're certainly not leaving any question as to our ability to fight the alien threat. Excellent work all around, Commander.
Well, it was a successful mission, all in all. Let's just quickly go back to the grey market and just sell off any junk. Still not bothered about that council request. Because, you know, I don't really need the money. Don't even know why I bother selling this stuff off. Look at that, 798 alien alloys. That's just absolutely ridiculous at this point in the game. All this stuff here that is useless to me. And look at that, another $195. Flight computers, which I'm probably never going to use. I mean, I could sell half of this stuff now. I'm at that point in the game where I just don't need it. I already have $3,500 as well. It's quite ridiculous now. It's becoming a little bit too easy. So, there we go. Once again, apologies for this not being the final mission, but I'm still working towards that. I still hope you've enjoyed it, though, because I enjoyed that mission. You know, they're tricky, but they're still fun. But as always, if you have enjoyed watching this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.